go make sure we got some audio. Yes, we do. Let me put my bib on. Gary, you're funny. Okay, here we are. This is for Miss Angel. Here we go. We know we need a 0.52, and this particular beautiful lavender blank is going to be rounded ends. Get the big blower on here. let's see how we're doing for a measurement here. It is 0.57. A little bit more to go. Almost there. My divider is gone. Where did it go? I don't know where it went. Oh, I guess we'll do this the hard way. Oh, there it is. It's very thin when it's on its edge, so you can't find it very well. Okay, so we're going to do 3 blades in here. That's better, a little more even there. All right, let's get to finishing this one. Big blower is off. Let's Get the diaper in place. Oh, that broke. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, and so while we're doing this, not a live, but it's a recording for Angel Lee because she wants to see her pens being turned. I think this lavender, there's some other kind of colors in it. A little bit of white, I think, streaming through there, and there's definitely some silver, sparkly glitter. Let's see. Need a little more piece of this one here. There we go. It feels better already. Sometimes the sandpaper just gets filled up with stuff off of the blank and it doesn't sand anymore. That feels good. All right, that's very nice. Feels good. Okay, on to the next one. Carrie is back home now. She's getting back in her groove of doing what she's got to do. She's going to have a lot of shipping to do tomorrow. Probably get a little bit of it done today so it can be out tomorrow, but it'll take a little bit to get through all I've turned over the weekend, so that's always exciting. Very nice. And on the good note is Carrie's blower went out in her car, so she would not have any heat or air conditioning blowing around her car at any time. So I ordered a replacement blower off of eBay, and it arrived. And I finally went and figured out how to get it out. It was probably the most simple job in the world, but it literally took me 2 hours because I had to take the dash apart, get up underneath the dash, and of course, you're laying on your back in the front well of the car, trying to get your hands up underneath the dashboard. And of course, you can't see exactly what you're looking at, so you're feeling around to try to figure out what you're doing. It took me, the longest part was to get the screw back in the thing that holds the thing correctly. I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, my goodness. But it's fixed now, and she's got some very chilly air rolling around the car, especially this time of year. And in the wintertime, she'll have plenty of heat. But it's sort of funny that it's a $40 fix, but if I'd have taken that to the dealership, it's a $40 part, I should say. And if I had taken that to the dealership, it'd have probably been a $500 fix. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. So we saved a coin or two. Just had to contort myself into the front wheel well of her passenger side of her car, which is not a big car. Oh yeah, look at that. So we got a lot of glitter in there. Interesting. Not much glitter on this end, but a lot of glitter and swirly on that end. And I think there's some clear in that glitter. Very interesting. It's almost like two different pens. Pretty cool.
Which one is that?
Okay, next is the white, blue, pink baseball bat, .52. So let's get that loaded up. And then we will get rid of the diaper. And we will get this rolling here. Get the banjo in place. And turn the blower on. And get our knives. Here we go. .52 baseball bat. Ooh, that stuff is smooth. Whoever made this. Man. All right, we might be down to .52 already. And here we go. We are at .56. Close. That's looking nice. Now we'll come down to this end. All right, let's see how we're doing measurement-wise. 0.53 or 4, 0.54. Very close. .52. All right, I think we're going to go for some vases on this because this will look absolutely gorgeous with vases. Okay, 5.5 long. That's about the middle right there. Beautiful. Big blower off. Banjo out of the way. Diaper installed. Newspaper in my hand, and here we go. Okay, I'm just kidding. It's not newspaper. This is going to be the kind of the blank that's going to fill up the sandpaper. It's a very cool, soft, smooth, silky resin. Not sure who did this blank, but I love to turn this because it's so easy to turn. So smooth. See how that fills up the sandpaper? Even that won't flood it out. I'll use it up as much as I can and get me a new piece. Yes, yeah, it's completely filled. And here we go with the next one. All right, that one's there. Let's go to the next paper up. This will fill up too. A little bit less than the other one because the other one's very rough sandpaper, and of course the pen is very in a rough state, having just been scraped. So that one seems to fill up the most. I'm gonna have to ask Carrie who made this blank. I'd like to know what resin they're using. Definitely a urethane resin, like Alumilite Slow Clear, but what is it they mixed in it that makes it so smooth? Okay, with a piece of paper, same size as the previous one. All right. And the final paper. More of a polish than anything else. Super high grit. There we go. Now the polishing compound comes out. Very nice. See what this one looks like. Oh, heck yeah. Vivid pink. And I don't know, that's not a blue. That looks like a purple to me. And a white. Very cool. That'll buff up nicely. Let's see, put that down. Now we've got the black. That's the black, white, red. Now we do the white, black, white, red here. This is that one with that little dividing line right in the middle. I've seen one of these blanks before. Forget how I turned it, but there's a little black line right in the middle of that. Looks really cool if we can isolate it. And I think we may do a mustache on this one. Okay, this one is going to be, let's see, black, white, red, rounded. These are rounded ends. Down into 0.52 again. Blower on. .55 coming down close. .55, .55. Okay. Make it a little thinner. Little bit more. Let's see, should be the final measurement, .52, .52, perfect. Let's find the middle and expose this really cool red interior here. There we go. Even though that's the middle, I'm going to come over just a hair to go right into that black line. Go. Looks like a couple of bowling balls. All right, that looks good. Beautiful. Blower off. Diaper in place. All right. Need some sandpaper and some water. And we are in like Flint. I've got two there. Here we go. I can't wait to see what this looks like when I stop it, because look at that black line right in the middle, and you got this red swirly stuff on either side into the white area and then out to the black red area of the ends. That's going to be pretty cool looking. Very nice. Next paper. feeling good, feeling good. I sort of like the balls, the rounded corners on the end of a mustache. That actually looks pretty cool. I really did like the baseball bat on the end of here, but I sort of liking these roundeds. Ooh, feels good. Okay, that was the final paper, wasn't it? Yeah, I think so. I'll do it again. Nope, you could tell that was the final paper. There's no grit when we're doing this. But hey, we'll do it again just for good measure. This is Angel's pen. Gotta be smooth. These balls on the end, they sort of look like black cherries when you're not covered with the white sanding stuff. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, look at that. So we ended with that little black line right in the middle, and then got that red stuff around. Almost two different sides of the pen. Look at that. That is cool. All right, on to the next one, and this one is a herringbone pattern. And this herringbone pattern is going to be a baseball bat, .52. Super colorful. Oh my goodness. Super colorful. Diaper out of the way. Banjo back in. Blower on. All right, let's get my knife. Turn the power on. .52. I always wonder if it's resin or plastic that they have made that herringbone out of. And although it feels a little bit grabby, it doesn't feel much like plastic. That could be, I don't know. This one up here. I don't think we're down to the right. I'm surely not thin enough. No, it's a .58. A little bit more to go. All right, let's see how we're doing on measurements. I can tell already this one's going to finish nice. .55 there, .58 there. let's see. We're going to do some gumballs on this one because it's just so colorful and looks like a bunch of gumballs. There we go. And let's give it 3 gumballs. That would give me 4 digs. That looked pretty good. Nice and even. I love it. Beautiful and colorful. That is done. Here we go. Blower off. Diaper in place. After we finish this one up, we're going to go ahead and buff them. Make them all nice and satiny. Okay, let me get my water bottle here. Now see, this does not fill up the sandpaper, but creates a lot of dust. Interesting. Whew, nice and smooth there. Get this baseball bat all nice and smoothed over. Very nice. beautiful. My goodness, this thing is going to be striking. Every time I feel one of those, it feels like it's a hole because it grabs your finger differently when they fill it with this plastic. Because the plastic has a different feel to it than the resin, different friction ability or grab ability or whatever it is, and it definitely feels different. And it feels like it's not round because of the way it grabs your skin. But when it's not spinning, it feels perfect. It's very weird. Took me a few seconds to figure that one out one time. I'm like, it feels like it's lopsided, yet it's perfectly round. Yeah, it's funny how this resin and plastic does not fill up the sandpaper. It literally keep enough water on there and it just rolls right off. Mostly. There's always some that get stuck in there. Very nice. Whew, that thing is bright. My goodness. It's like the lights are on. Let me get this rag rewrapped here. All right, let us go buff these up. I've got a chamfer the ends first, so I'll be off camera for a second while I, number one, pull the bushings out, and then number two, chamfer all the ends. Gives them a nice finished look. All right. Beautiful. It's funny, this lavender one has a lot of glitter down 2/3 of it and then nothing on one end. It's like all the glitter sank. All right, those are all chamfered nicely. And we're going to come over to the buffer. Let me swap the camera here. I'm going to turn it on, make sure my camera is actually running. Sometimes it doesn't. Nope, it is running today. All right, and there they are, Angel. 4 gorgeous pens. My favorite amongst the group. I love the brightness of this one. I love the change in the type of pen from side to side. A lot of red on this side, little red stringy stuff with that little black divider in the middle. Yeah, I don't really think I have a favorite. These are all way cool. Vases, we call these restraints. I'm not sure why. It just sort of came out of that. But vases, mustache restraints, and gumballs. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, and that will end this time. See you next video.